In one of my previous presentations, I gave a brief introduction to the subconscious mind and how it works. Today, I will be talking about using your subconscious mind to get what you want. So, I will basically take you through how to maximize the power of your subconscious mind to get what you want. I'll take you through how your subconscious mind controls your will and how ordinary people become super successful using their subconscious mind. So one of the things we need to talk about is be very intentional to any information that enters your five senses. As I said earlier, any information that enters your body has an influence on you, no matter how small that information is. So be very intentional to what you listen or hear, or anything that enters your five senses. That is what you see, what you hear, what you touch, and what you taste. Because if you don't, you will end up producing results that you don't like. This explains why many people end up being addicted to habits they initially didn't like. And this is how it happens. When you continue to hear something that you don't like and you continue to be exposed to it, it will finally get hold of your subconscious mind because of the repeated exposure. And anything that gets hold of your subconscious mind, you will do it repeated. You'll be addicted to it. And that is anything that you struggle to do, it means it is not in your subconscious mind yet. That is anything you want to do, the moment you repeat it enough, and let it get to your subconscious mind, you will do it without struggle. So you have to rather learn how to be addicted to good things and not bad things. So control what you hear. Don't compromise on whatever information enters. If not, any time you compromise on your standard, you are weakening your will. Your will is susceptible to compromise. When you compromise and do something you didn't want, it will weaken your will. So don't compromise on your standards. Okay, so we will go to the second one. The second one is use the principle of auto-suggestion or affirmation. Now, auto-suggestion is a psychological technique by which you use self-induced suggestions to control your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, and your will. And this is how it happens. It works according to your belief and your faith. If you don't believe in whatever you are saying, then it won't work. So you do it by saying a lot of repeated self-talks. You say a lot of things to yourself, positive things to yourself, and it works. Auto-suggestion is used to heal people from terminal diseases. It helps people from diseases, especially terminal diseases. And there is the real life story of a man who embezzled money in New York. Then when he was caught after 3 days in a hotel, he was telling himself, this thing will kill me, this thing will kill me, this thing will kill me. And he finally died. This was a case of mental suicide, and it happens to many people. Many people become dead mentally long time before they become finally physically dead. So take notice of what thoughts you allow to enter your mind, because it can influence you and it can kill you. Now, I'll give you an example of how auto-suggestion has been used to heal somebody. The renowned international motivational speaker Les Brown has been suffering from prostate cancer for over 27 years, and he has conquered it. He has lived with it for 27 years now and is still alive. Now, the statistics from the survival rate of prostate cancer indicates that the average person dies within 5 years after contracting the disease. But he has lived for over 27 years and he's still alive and is moving on. Now, this is what happens. Many people in today's world who are especially suffering from terminal diseases die as a result of fear and not the disease. And when a person is told he's suffering from a terminal disease is a disease that has no cure. So when they are told they are suffering from a terminal disease, fear engulfs them, and then their immune system becomes weak. Then their cells decline in activity. And when this happens, they start to expect death. And once they start to expect death, they finally die. And this is why many people die as a result of fear and not the disease. So these things can be countered by auto-suggestion and the placebo effect. I'll talk about the placebo effect on another day. So this is how auto-suggestion can be used to help people and help them to really get what they want. Now, when you are going out, we live in a negative world. So always say a lot of positive things to yourself. Tell yourself that today is one of the best days. I know I will meet a lot of difficult things, but I will prevail. I will overcome my situations. No matter what I meet, I am more powerful than my problems. I am the best. When you say these things, they strengthen your will. They strengthen your willpower. They strengthen your spirit of not giving up. So you will never give up, no matter the situations you will encounter. And these things have worked for me, and they work because we are in a negative world. And I told you, the subconscious mind is such that it works on both positive and negative things. If you don't say a lot of good things to yourself, it is like the soil. It takes the default information, and the default information is negative. And you know, when you don't plant anything on the land, what will grow? Weeds will grow. So when you plant crops, it will germinate. If you don't also plant crops and you allow the soil to lie bare, weeds will grow. So that is why you need to be intentional and deliberate. Allow good things, say a lot of good things to yourself, and it will produce good results. So this is how the subconscious mind works with auto-suggestion. So now I will go to the next one, which is set clear, specific goals and concentrate on one thing at a time. Now, the subconscious mind works well when you give it a clear, specific goal. It is able to concentrate your thoughts into a mental image and focus on it until it is achieved. Now, when you don't give your subconscious mind a clear goal, it will wander about and will never achieve anything meaningful. So from today, learn to set very clear, specific goals. The next one I will talk about is pray and say a lot of good things to yourself before you sleep. Now, your subconscious mind, when you pray before you sleep, the subconscious mind communicates with the infinite intelligence, which source is from God. So the infinite intelligence is very creative and can imagine things beyond your imagination. So it will be able to look for solutions in your environment or your universe to your problem. So it works very well. When you're about to sleep, pray and think about whatever you want to solve and give it to your subconscious mind. It will work on it. Let me give you an example. I once had a problem making a particular decision, and it took me so many months and days. So one of the days when I was about to sleep, I prayed over it, I thought over it, I slept. And exactly 3 a.m., the solution came very clear. I just woke up and wrote it on my diary. And until today, it worked perfectly for me. So this is how the subconscious mind works. Another thing that can help you is you can even play motivational tapes or music or preaching in the background when you are sleeping. When you are sleeping, I told you the subconscious mind doesn't sleep. It works. It doesn't sleep until the day you die. So when you are sleeping, your subconscious mind is working. So when you are playing motivational tapes or cool music, something that is very soothing to the soul, it shouldn't be something very noisy, but something very melodious and soothing to the soul. If it is motivational or music or preaching or whatsoever, it will communicate with your subconscious mind, and as you are sleeping, it is working. That is why you will wake up very motivated with solutions to your problems in a way that is beyond your imagination. The subconscious mind works well according to your belief and faith. So all these things, when you are doing it, you should believe it and have faith in it, and it will really work. One day I will take you through the science of prayer, and you will understand how prayer works scientifically. So me, for instance, I used to have a lot of nightmares, but from the day I learned this technique from the Joseph Murphy's book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and I started practicing it, I have never been experiencing it again. Except on any day I forget to pray or to use to play audio tapes in the background when I am sleeping. So the subconscious mind is a very powerful tool. It can help you to really get whatever you want. And as I said, learn how to use it well. When you use it to say a lot of good things and very intentional and deliberate things, set very clear goals, it will be able to help you. Learn how to use affirmations. You can even write the most powerful affirmations, post it on your room or wherever you can see it daily. And anytime you're about to sleep, look at it, say them. When you wake up in the morning, when you pray, say them. And I tell you, it will help you a lot. So this is how you can use the subconscious mind to get what you want. Thank you very much. Please like this video and share it to help educate and inspire others. And follow me on Facebook and Twitter for more life transforming messages like this. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do that now. The name of the channel is David Asana, so that you can have access to longer videos which cannot be uploaded to Facebook on the channel. And in my subsequent presentations, I will teach you how to unlock your creativity or your genius of the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind.